Hello, hello, hello. How are you, my good people? It's that time again, Thought for Tuesday, and it's me, Tahili Seeley, of the Get Inspired movement. Join the evolution of limitless thinking. And today I want to share today's Thought for Tuesday, which is how standing up for yourself allows you to create standards in your life. And of course, I'm sharing from a personal experience. So this has been resonating with me very, very deeply over the last 3 weeks. It's been something that's been consistently on my mind, and really, it came out of a very personal experience. Um, in life, our real lessons are the relationships that we have with people and how we we go get through them. Um, and sometimes, you have someone that you love and you care for very deeply. And the thing about it is that sometimes, if we allow certain behavioral patterns to just continue and we don't say anything about it, even if we're not happy about it, what we do is we create a pattern and we set a standard. And that standard will now become the norm of what is the behavioral experience, or what happens in a particular situation when you deal with people. And sometimes we get mad at others, but really and truly, I realize, hey, it's not the other person that is the issue. The issue is, my dear love Tahili, that you didn't stand up for yourself, and as a result, the standard was set not here, but here. So I decided to stand up for myself, and this is someone I love very deeply. And standing up for yourself is a challenge sometimes. It really is, especially when you don't know what the response is going to be when you tell somebody something. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to feel less loved, right? But the thing about it is, sometimes, in not wanting to hurt someone's feeling and to feel less loved by that person, if you aren't speaking out your truth, then that's an act of not loving yourself. Because if every fiber of your being, your spirit tells you, I don't like this, Tahili, it doesn't make me feel good, but I allow it to continue because I want to have people in my life and I want them to love me and to care for me, then that means that I am not being true to myself, and I certainly am not being true to that person. So back to standing up for yourself. So with this particular situation, I stood up for myself. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't shout. I was just very clear that this wasn't something that made me feel comfortable, and it just didn't sit well with me. And it was hard for me to say it because you just never know what's going to happen when you share your truth with the world. It can be received well or not at all, but I believe what is really important is not what you say, but how you say it. So I was very mindful that when I stood up for myself very quietly but very firmly, that I did it in a very loving way, or the most loving way that I could. And I made sure to express the fact that I loved and cared for this person very, very much, but what they did was chipping away at me and hurting me very deeply. And in doing so, my spirit felt at ease. And you know why my spirit felt at ease? Because it was an act of self-love and of self-care. And I stood up for myself, and in standing up for myself, I created a standard. I created my standard. I'm setting the bar of how it is Tahili deserves to be loved, respected, and treated. And you know what? It's not just me, all of us are fully deserving of all that is good, and we are worthy of being treated like queens and kings, because we all are. Nobody's more unique or more special than anybody else. Every single one of us has something that is unique to us. There are billions of people on this world. There'll never be another Tahili, and there certainly will never be another you. So we have to protect our best interests, not because people want to be mean to us or to treat us a certain way, but Everybody's doing what's pleasing to them. And if we don't share our truth and say, listen, this doesn't work for me, then how do they get to know the real us and what works for us? And do we have to be rude when we share our truth? Not at all. Why not share your truth in a loving way? Stand up for yourself in a loving way and create standards for yourself in a loving way. And that's what I'm learning to do. I am learning to love myself so deeply that I am my number one priority, because see, I can't give you love, my darlings, if I don't love my own self. There's an African proverb that I really, really, really love. Be mindful when a naked man offers you a shirt. And you know what's the lesson there? If this naked man had clothes, why isn't he wearing it? And he's going to offer you something that he doesn't have. So it's like somebody offering me love when they don't have love for themselves. It's like me offering you love when I don't have love for my own self. So that naked man wearing a shirt, not wearing a shirt, probably is really deep, because if I had a shirt, wouldn't I be wearing it? Self-love. Cover myself. Cover yourself in self-love first, and then you have the extra that you have, you can give out to the world. And that's not selfishness. That is self-care. That is self-care. And it's very, very easy to be mistaken for selfishness. So my friends, that's my thought for Tuesday. How standing up for yourself creates the standards in your life. You can either stand up for yourself and create your standard high, or you could say nothing, stand down, and just take whatever's being dished out your way. And then your standard, the bar, lowers. It's all up to us. It's all up to you. It certainly is all up to me. So with that said, I have lovingly shared my truth with you, and I hope this gives you the courage and the inspiration to go and lovingly share your truth with the world, and to know that, you know what, you're beautiful and you are fully deserving of all that is good. So that's it, my friends. Have a beautiful Tuesday evening. Love and light to you all. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Namaste. Peace out.